Picture the moment when the ancient scribe's hand moved across parchment for the first time, not copying someone else's words, but recording divine revelation itself. Idris stood in those early days of humanity, a solitary figure translating the language of heaven into written form. While civilizations around him still relied on memory and spoken word, he was quietly transforming human knowledge forever. His story bridges two worlds, the Mesopotamian sages and the Islamic prophets, a man who walked so close to the divine that ancient texts whisper he never truly died. In a world drowning in noise and endless information, his life asks a haunting question: what knowledge actually matters? Let's begin.
Let's begin. In today's fast-paced world, where information flows endlessly and distractions are constant, the story of Prophet Idris reminds us of the power of knowledge, devotion, and steadfastness. Idris, also known as Enoch in Judeo-Christian traditions, emerged in the early days of humanity, either during the lifetime of Prophet Adam or shortly after his passing. Born from the noble lineage of Adam through his son Sheth, Idris was entrusted with the divine mission to uplift human civilization. Picture the ancient air filled with the scents of fresh earth and fragrant herbs in the sprawling lands of Mesopotamia. In this era, humanity was just awakening, learning to shape the world and its mysteries. Idris was not merely a prophet, he was a beacon of wisdom. He received 50 books of revelation directly from Allah, containing divine knowledge that would transform human existence. Among Idris's monumental contributions was the introduction of writing with a pen, an invention that would forever change how knowledge is preserved and shared. Imagine the first written words forming on parchment, each letter a step away from chaos toward order and communication. This gift enabled generations to record wisdom, laws, and stories, building the foundation of civilization. Idris also taught sewing, enabling people to craft clothes that shielded them from the harsh elements, symbolizing dignity and self-respect. In addition, he guided humanity through the stars with astronomy, helping them navigate deserts and understand the universe's vastness. Arithmetic, another gift from Idris, paved the way for trade, construction, and the sciences. Yet Idris lived in a time when corruption spread among Cain's descendants. They had turned away from the true worship of God, succumbing to idolatry, indulgence in wine, and injustice. Idris was commanded by Allah to confront this darkness, not with mere words but with action. He called them back to monotheism, fairness, and helping those in need. He taught them about jihad in the spiritual sense, striving against wrongdoing and oppression. Under his leadership, those who followed embraced zakat, the act of giving charity to purify wealth and care for the less fortunate, and fasting, cultivating self-discipline and empathy. To restore righteousness, Idris led a just campaign against the corrupt, ultimately triumphing and returning peace and justice to the land. Idris exemplified piety and asceticism. His daily prayers numbered in the thousands, a testament to his dedication to Allah. When he was told of the immense rewards awaiting him in the hereafter, he humbly pleaded with the angel Israel for more time to increase his praising of God. This deep yearning for closeness to the divine was rewarded when Allah allowed him to witness visions of both heaven and hell, revealing the ultimate realities of the soul. Desiring perpetual presence in paradise, Idris was elevated alive into the fourth or fifth heaven, a high spiritual realm affirmed during the Prophet Muhammad's miraculous night journey, the Mi'raj. His elevated station is a symbol of divine honor and eternal reward. Idris's earthly legacy also includes his migration with followers from Babylon, ancient Iraq, to the fertile banks of Egypt's Nile. There they continued to glorify Allah, blending spirituality with advancing civilization. The Prophet's craft as a tailor remains a humble reminder of his connection to daily life and the dignity in honest work. Today, his house is connected to Masjid al-Sahla, a gentle sanctuary of peace and remembrance. Idris's story resonates with modern seekers who yearn for knowledge in a world overwhelmed by noise and distraction. His life teaches us that learning, spirituality, and social justice are inseparable paths that lead us to a more meaningful existence. A scene unfolds. Under a limitless night sky, stars tracing the cosmic dance, Idris kneels in devoted prayer, bathed in celestial light. In another moment, Idris leads his followers forward, their faces resolute, marching beneath a golden sunrise, promising renewal.
If you're carrying the weight of trying to preserve something meaningful, whether that's wisdom, legacy, or a vision no one else seems to understand yet, Idris reminds you that your quiet work matters more than immediate recognition ever could. He didn't need applause or followers to justify his purpose. He wrote the 50 books not for fame, but because the knowledge was worth protecting. This week, identify one truth you've been afraid to commit to, whether in writing, in action, or in how you live. Stop waiting for permission or the perfect moment. Start documenting it, living it, becoming it. Your steadfastness might be exactly what someone needs centuries from now. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the mythic and the sacred. If these stories resonate with you, please subscribe and let the algorithm carry these ancient voices forward. Stay rooted in the wisdom of the ages.